What's going on, everyone? And welcome to my first video in I think over a year, probably. Um, yeah, it's been a hot minute. I'm pretty sure I probably said that the last couple videos, mainly because life is busy, and this unfortunately takes a backseat to just about everything. Especially, since my daughter was born, two kids, it's a lot. At least for us. So kudos to anybody that could do something extra like this on top of job and kids and everything. But kids are getting older, 1 year old and a 4 year old now. So maybe, hopefully, maybe one day I'll have more time to do stuff like this and get back into the love of gaming and sharing it. But as the title suggests, or said, just outright said, we're going to look at the PlayStation Portal. Nice fancy new thing right here. Haven't opened it yet, so got the sticker still on it. But I won't lie. I actually completely forgot that I had pre-ordered this. Primarily because there's no world where I needed this at all. Like, it just didn't. I didn't need. There's nothing about this that I needed. Like, I don't think I've ever had a point where I wasn't able to play on PS5 on my nice big TV. Especially because if you saw my basement tour video, you know that I have two TVs right in front of it just for that reason, so that my kiddos can watch TV on the one and I can sit there and game on the other. So there's no reason for this. But I love a good handheld, regardless if it's a remote player like this or full handheld player like DS, PSP, Vita, or and then just 2 weeks ago picked up the ROG Ally, which I've been playing nonstop. So anyways, so it's going to be interesting. But I'm still excited for this, especially because I get to tell my brother afterwards, because he's been he was eyeing it, though he's not sure if he wanted to get one, but he definitely could use it because so that he didn't have to share the TV as much. So we're going to unbox it, see how it works, or see what it looks like, and then boot up, see how easy it is. So all right, well, this is the best setup I can do, so we're just going to do it this way. And it's going to be, I guess I might be able to. All right, so this is the best I can do for the screen orientation. I don't got a great setup, so we'll see what we got here. Comes up. Oh, that's weird. So, pull that out. It's got like a separate box here. That's kind of weird. That up. Okay. It's got looks like charger. Yeah. USB-C to USB-C. Maybe I opened this upside down? I don't know. Instructions. Alright, that's out of the way. Right there. Alright, so first thing you can see, hopefully, it's kind of it's in focus there, is, obviously, DualSense controller, basically split in half. Then just has the little sticker on the front, just saying just that. So when this is how you power it on. all that. Looks like got power button at the top. This maybe the sync button right here. I'll try to make that a little bit larger. So power, I think sync. We'll see. I should probably read the instructions, and then volume up and down. Peel this off right here. And so first first impressions. I'm gonna, as I'm looking at this, is it's got a nice weight to it. It's honestly, let's see. I won't lie. I think there's a chance the PlayStation Portal is heavier than the ROG Ally, which is insane because the ROG is a handheld PC. But it's got some nice weight to it. The controllers, again, feel just as good as a regular DualSense controller. It's got the same pattern, the feel to it. Buttons, everything feels exactly the same. I should have grabbed a controller. It kind of feels like maybe the joysticks, maybe they're smaller. I could be wrong. I won't lie. It sucks. It's been a little bit. I think it's not a ton. Maybe a week since I played my PS5. Got to play my ROG, and the joysticks are definitely smaller than the ROG Ally. So we'll say that much. But let's power this on, and we'll see what we got here. All right. So yeah, so about maybe a little bit less than a minute goes to the almost a setup screen. So choose language, set up internet connection. So we'll do that. So this is kind of a awkward angle, at least for me holding it. So yeah, setup went good. It took way longer than I thought it would. Had a weird update that just download easy. Like I got a pretty good internet connection, but the install and the update, man, it probably took 10 minutes. It was odd, but rebooted, connected very seamlessly to the PS5. Granted, I'd already had a remote play set up before, though I think I've only ever used it once. Because again, like I said before, it's not something I've ever had to really use. But booted up, very easy, and I have taken this throughout my house. I got 3 stories, and let me turn that down a little bit. So you may have heard that a little bit. The sound is actually very, very nice on this. Can get very loud. It's crisp, clear, and they weren't lying when it literally is just a PS5 controller with a screen attached to it. The haptic feedback, like the rumble, is great with it. And oh, look at that, and I died. But yeah, I've seen no lag. I went through all 3 stores in my house. For reference, I'm in the basement here, and so is my router's in the main level, and then upstairs I don't have any access points, nothing. And this worked flawlessly every place I went. No lag, no screen tearing, no latency, nothing. It's been great. Granted, again, I've been playing this for maybe 45 minutes, roughly, walking around, let it sit there on pause for a little bit, and it's sat just like this. It's been great. No issues at all. So some of the things to the features, so you can just see it right here. So obviously you have the PlayStation button right here. Works just like it is. The unmute button right there. The one weird thing, and it took me a minute to see it, was the trackpad, the touchpad right in the middle. So you don't normally have it in the screen or in the middle of the controller there. For this, when you touch the screen in game, you can kind of see it right there. So has 2 sides. Nope, maybe supposed to go. Okay, so double tapping. That's how I did it. So
to use that the middle button that's normally trackpad that you would press like a regular button. For this one, you touch it and you can see it shows the little outlines on either side, and then you just double tap it, and that's where you get into the main one. So a little bit different to get used to, but other than that, works great. And yeah, I'm gonna switch camera and everything, and we'll do some final thoughts.
All right. So this video taken way too long, mainly because, kids, life. So about 3 hours total in between. But it's kind of good because that let me give some sort of, at least an idea for the battery life of this. So it has 3 bars, kind of standard for the PS5. So the controller has the little 3 bars, that kind of thing. So it has the same thing, little button up, little icon up there, top right. So it was at 2 bars, 2 out of the 3 when I first opened it, first turned on. So, granted, like I said a bit ago when I was doing the more hands-on, playtime I only had about 45 minutes where just actively playing. But when I had turned on, about 5:30 my time, and most of the time I just had it paused while I did other stuff, made dinner with the kids, that kind of thing. So it was on for about 3 hours or so, roughly. And yeah, so I was 1 bar left. So I don't know exactly how long the battery life is going to be, but it's more than likely, I'd probably say maybe 4 to 6 hours, 5 hours maybe. Who knows? I'm sure I'll find out shortly, because so far it's really nice. First, really first impressions. I like it. I like it a lot. It's heavy, like it's durable. Like I said, beginning, like I do think it's either very close to the same weight, if not a teeny bit heavier than the ROG Ally, which is crazy. Good weight to it, similar to how the PS5 DualSense controller is. I only played the Spider-Man 2 a little bit, so haven't seen too much of the features. A little bit of the rumble, teeny bit of the haptic feedback and the triggers. So not a ton of that, but I mean the screen is beautiful. It's nice. The colors are great on it. It's clean. It's crisp. It connects very quickly. So I did a couple of tests on it, from where it was already turned on. The PS5 was, and I just connected to it, and it was very, very quick within about 10-15 seconds. I did turn it off from the portal. Went, shut down, went to rest mode, and then connected right back. And within about 30 seconds, it was already back up. Granted, I'm here in the basement, and I could hear it turning on. As soon as I hit connect, I could hear it turned on. So it was very quick. I'm not sure. I should look it up. It probably says it on the website. I'm not sure if this utilizes the Wi-Fi 6, the new standard that they have for that. My router does have it, and my phone does. So it is something that would increase that remote play, and that decrease that latency quite a bit if that is the case. So I don't know, but other than that, really, if you're thinking about it, if you want to be able to play your PS5, laying in bed, anything like that, honestly, this is the way to go. People are going to say it's a waste of money. You have the remote play, which is very true. And so far, the remote play apps that I've tried, or that when I've tried on different devices, work great. My phone works great. I tried on iPad Mini, right here, worked great. Worked almost about exactly the same. I did have an older iPad that I tried it on that was a little bit laggy, but again, it's kind of the device, and obviously other factors. But I had very little issues, and it was great with this. And really, the big thing I like about this over any of the remote play is that it's all right here. You don't need a controller. I know, as far as I'm aware, I know the backbone obviously is made for it, so you have it right there with your phone. Obviously, it's going to be a great option and a cheaper option. But this 8-inch screen is beautiful, and I like having the controller right here. Playing on my iPad or anything where I have to connect a controller, I don't want to do that. If I'm playing like a handheld, I want it to be handheld like this, like a Vita, like a Switch, anything like that. And for that, honestly, so far, you know, jury's still out a little bit since it's day one, just barely have it. But so far, I think it is very much worth that $200 price point. It's a beautiful, beautiful device. But let me know. Let me know in the comments what you think. If you did get one, do you like it? If you don't, great. I mean, honestly, it's all up to you. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if some people like it and others don't. It's all about what your preference is. You know, some people are going to say it's a complete waste of money, and that's fine. You know, it might be depending on your play style, all that. But I'm excited. I'm gonna dive into probably Spider-Man a little bit more, and yeah, we'll see you guys on the next one. Hopefully, it's not as long in between as the last video.